Dear student, in this lecture I am going to tell you about fundamentals of chemistry. Before going to fundamentals of chemistry, we must understand what is the chemistry. So chemistry is a branch of science wherein we study about the properties of the matter, behavior of the matter. Therefore, in short form, we can say chemistry is a scientific study of matter or scientific study of properties and behavior of the matter. In this chapter, I am going to tell you about matter. Without knowing the matter, we cannot understand the chemistry. Therefore, we are coming to the next slide wherein I will tell you about what is the matter. Now, in this slide, you can see matter is a stuff of universe. Stuff of universe means it is a stuff of universe which is consists of tiny particles. And these tiny particles are known as atoms, molecules and ions. These tiny particles, say atoms, molecules and ions, we are going to study in another lecture about these particles, which is beyond the scope of this lecture. These particles cannot be seen through our naked eyes. Means you cannot see these tiny particles through your naked eyes. If you want to see these tiny particles, then there is a need of specific equipments to view these particles. Now coming to the point, what is matter? Matter can be defined in short term, anything. Matter is anything which has mass and occupies space. Means you can say if any substance has mass and it occupies space, then it is said to be matter or type of matter. Different physical substances are different kind of matter. Means these are the different forms of matter. There are certain, you can see there are certain matters which you can touch, like a book you can touch, like a Google you can touch, like a computer, like a keyboard, mouse, etc. These substances can be seen, these can be seen and these can be touched. But there are certain matters which neither can be touched nor can be seen. Can you give any example of such matter? No. Air is that type of matter. You cannot see the air, neither you can see nor you can touch. But you can feel the air. When air blows, you can feel it properly. Therefore, we can say matter can be perceived by human senses also. Now, we are going to study the characteristics of the matter. So, what are the basic characteristics of the matter? At this level, we are going to study very concisely. So, main characteristics of the matter are, matter is made up of tiny particles and there is a force of attraction between the particles of the matter which is called intermolecular force. Particles of the matter are under the influence of a force of attraction. That force of attraction is called intermolecular force. Therefore, these particles are joined or closely held together with a force. That force is known as intermolecular forces. Now, you can see if we put both palms together like this, from our naked eyes, it is not, we are seeing that there is no space, or but even then, if we can see it through microscope, we can see a huge space between these. Similarly, particles of a submatter has intermolecular space, means space between the particles is called intermolecular space. So there is a space between the particles of the matter which is known as intermolecular space. Next, particles of the matter always remains in constant random motion, means particles of the matter are not stationary. They keeps on moving, but their movement, the movement of the particles is random, means in zigzag line. They can move in different zigzag lines.